welcome back to Conservation Kids. Let's see what our next question is going to be.
Hi, my name is Clara, and I would like to know how you turn sap into syrup.
Wow, that's a great question, Clara. We're here today at Mountsberg Conservation Area to find out how maple sap is made into maple syrup. Professor Turkey Vulture, do you know how maple sap is turned into maple syrup? Me neither, but I bet some of the kids around here do. Let's go find some and ask.
You boil it.
Very good.
So you put the maple syrup, you boil it, and then you add sugar and water to it, and then you mix it, and then you let it set, and then you get maple syrup.
Wow, those kids had some good guesses. But now, it's time to go find our expert. I know Mark the sugar maker is gonna know, and I know exactly where to find him. To the Sugar Shack.
All right, how do you think we make that into maple syrup? Well, here, try shaking it. Tell me if that works. Go ahead. Okay, did it turn into syrup? No. Okay. So what we do is we have this big machine. That looks just like water. This machine boils water. So we take our sap and we put it in the very back end of this, way at the back. And it boils all the way through. How do we make it boil? We use what's in here. Now you have to be very careful, okay? Don't get too close. Look at that. That's our fire. So here at Halton Conservation, we use trees that are already dying. So once they're no longer growing nicely, we cut them down and we use them to make our maple syrup. So we take that sap, we put it in the evaporator, and you can see all this steam coming up. And that's all the water coming out of the sap. And a lot of it goes up there. And after we boil it and boil it and boil it, we need these two numbers to be the same. So this is 219 degrees Fahrenheit or 103.5 Celsius. And when those two numbers are exactly the same, we've boiled off 67% of the water. And what's left is that beautiful maple syrup that you can put on your pancakes. This was made today. So this morning, it went from sap to syrup. And now it's ready for your pancakes.
There you have it. You wanted to know how maple sap gets made into maple syrup. And we found out that you have to boil off a lot of the water in a special stove called an evaporator. Thanks to Mark the sugar maker for helping us find the answer. Professor Turkey Vulture, I think we should try some, don't you? And now it's time for a Conservation Kids tip. Knowing the changing of the seasons is important. It helps us know when nature needs our help. So when you're out in nature, enjoying everything that spring has to offer, make sure to stop and give a tree a hug. They're working extremely hard to wake up so they can clean our air and water all spring and summer long. Thanks for watching Conservation Kids.